For centuries, Italy was not a country. It was a memory, a shared language, a shared culture, a shared past stretching back to the Roman Empire. But in the early 1800s, Italy existed only as a fragmented peninsula divided among foreign rulers, rival kings, and the Catholic Church. And yet, by 1870, Italy stood united as a single nation. This is the story of how nationalism, one of the most powerful forces of the 19th century, transformed an idea into a country. After the defeat of Napoleon, European leaders gathered at the Congress of Vienna in 1815. Their goal was not freedom, their goal was stability. Italy was carved apart with little concern for Italians themselves. Austria controlled the north. The Pope ruled the center. The Kingdom of the Two Sicilies dominated the south. Only Piedmont Sardinia remained under Italian leadership. Foreign control, especially Austrian rule, bred resentment.
It looks like a jigsaw puzzle someone stepped on. Austrians in the north, the Pope in the middle. How did this ever become one country?
Because of a soul. In my time, Italy was only a geographic expression. We were a people without a name. Without a country, you have no voice, no rights.
Italian nationalists believed something radical for the time, that Italians were not just residents of regions, they were one people. That belief had a name, nationalism. Italian nationalism took shape in the Risorgimento, the rebirth. Writers, artists, and revolutionaries argued that Italy shared a common language, culture, history, and destiny.
I didn't command armies. I wrote, I founded young Italy. I told the youth that Italy should be a nation and a republic.
So you just talked people into it?
Ideas are not small things. They are the spark before the fire.
But belief alone could not unify Italy. Unification would require strategy, war, and power. That power came from Piedmont Sardinia, the strongest Italian state. Its prime minister was Camillo di Cavour.
Ideas are lovely, Mazzini, but cannons and treaties move borders.
Cavour was no revolutionary dreamer. He was a realist. He modernized the economy, built railroads, strengthened the army, and made alliances.
I whispered in the ear of the French emperor. I used nationalism as a tool.
You traded Italian land for French help.
And gained Lombardy. That is how nations are built.
In 1859, Austria was defeated. Northern Italian states voted to join Piedmont Sardinia. Italian unification had begun. While Cavour worked through diplomacy, another nationalist chose action, Giuseppe Garibaldi. In 1860, Garibaldi led a volunteer army, the Red Shirts, into southern Italy.
Enough talk. While you negotiated, I fought. I offer neither pay, nor quarters, nor provisions. I offer hunger, thirst, forced marches, battle, and death. Let him who loves his country in his heart, and not with his lips only, follow me.
They landed in Sicily, overthrew local rulers, and gained massive popular support.
They rationed shots, relied on speed and surprise, and advanced anyway.
We did not win because we had more bullets. We won because we moved forward when others would have stopped.
You were a Republican, why stop? You could have taken power.
Because I loved Italy more than my pride. I would not trade unity for civil war.
Garibaldi handed his victories to the King of Piedmont Sardinia. Revolution bowed to unity. In 1861, most of Italy was united as the Kingdom of Italy. Its ruler was Victor Emmanuel II. But Italy was still incomplete. Venetia remained Austrian. Rome remained under papal control, protected by France. Nationalists believed Italy could not be whole without Rome.
So the handshake fixed everything?
Hardly.
In 1866, Italy allied with Prussia against Austria. Austria lost, and Venetia was surrendered. Rome remained.
The Pope would not surrender the city.
In 1870, France withdrew its troops to fight Prussia. Italian forces entered Rome. The last barrier fell. Italy was finally united. Italian unification was not inevitable. It succeeded because nationalism created a shared identity, inspired mass participation, united writers, politicians, soldiers, and citizens.
We made the borders, but don't forget, the cost was blood.
We made Italy. Now we must make Italians.
It was not the republic I dreamed of, but it was a home.
It's not just a geographic expression anymore.
Italy was not united by kings alone, or by war alone. It was united by an idea that people with a shared past deserved a shared future. That idea, nationalism, would go on to shape the modern world. As Italy unified, Germany was watching closely. Together, these new nations reshaped Europe's balance of power, their influence reaching far beyond the 19th century. For centuries, power in Europe had belonged to old empires, Austria, France, and the fading remains of the Holy Roman Empire. But nationalism was changing the rules. Italy had shown that shared identity could build a nation. Germany would take that lesson and apply it differently. Where Italy relied on compromise and popular movements, Germany would rely on calculation, industry, discipline, and war. If nationalism can create nations, what happens when it is directed from the top and enforced by the state? That question defines Germany.